Hello, Hotties.
I'm Positive Noodles,
And I'm xFlowmingo.
and welcome to Hot X Nudes.
If you're new here, this is where we drop some hot takes on gaming news, Reddit stories, and do our weekly FMKs.
Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Episode 15.
Sheesh.
It's like she's a teenager.
Oh my god.
I know we keep bringing up like what episode we're on, but it still just amazes me.
It's still just, yeah.
But it feels
does.
like I can't go without this podcast either. Like the one
Right.
week we took off, I'm like my whole week is thrown off.
I know. And then we got back and it was like, what is happening? How
Yeah.
do you do that?
And we do a 2-hour episode.
And then we do a 2-hour episode. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's not happening for a while, but who knows? But how have
Yeah.
you been, Flo?
Not bad. How are you?
Good. Crazy weekend for me. Worked all
Me as
weekend.
well.
Yeah, and just had a lot this weekend, but
Yeah.
I was playing Valorant this morning. No surprise, because you've gotten me addicted.
Sorry, not sorry.
I-
You probably play more than me now. I literally play like once a week now. I haven't played in
Yeah.
a while.
But the thing is I'm also
Tragic.
just playing Spike Rush, and I'm playing for like 5
But
minutes.
still.
Yeah, I know.
So
I play like a couple games a day. I didn't play at all this weekend. I took a nap. Like
You had a lot this
yeah,
weekend,
I was working nonstop. So,
yeah.
but
Uh,
what's done is done, and I'm happy now. So, but yeah, I was playing Valorant
Good.
this morning. But
nice.
you're doing good.
I'm doing good. I do have plans to go more into my week when we get to Powered.
Yes. Yes. I see. I know everything, so I'm like, ooh.
So you're like,
So you gonna
when's-
spill
is
the
she gonna
tea?
say- Yeah.
Well, why don't
Let's
we
just say it was batshit crazy?
You'll
That'll
get
make
the
more sense
reference
later.
Yeah. Then let's just get into it. I mean,
Yeah.
let's get into it. So we got to get some gaming
Get
news.
into it. Yeah. Yeah. What you got?
So as everybody knows, I'm now obsessed with Valorant. Again, I still play very, very casually.
So now you get to do the Valorant
Yes,
news.
I know. Remember when like you were doing Valorant news and I'm like, what's
you're like,
that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh, I still don't sometimes.
now I'm
to be
like,
honest.
ooh, you know stuff before me.
Yeah.
She.
So, Valorant has an act coming out tomorrow, I believe. Yep, tomorrow.
Yes.
Which would actually be the day that this releases, so April 25th,
Yeah.
which is a Tuesday. So,
Going
they
up on a
released a trailer for a bundle that is coming out, and
Yeah.
it is the Radiant Entertainment System collection. So it's supposed to be like
Oh, that's a cute
Nintendo. Yeah, it's supposed to be like Nintendo Entertainment System and NES, but it's RES. And the trailer had Gecko in it, which was really cute, and we'll have that linked in the show notes as well as like all the information about it. And it's like arcade themed or different games. So basically there's 4 different types of games that it's kind of based off of, and they have different finishers and everything like that, and the inspects are so cool. On each of the inspects, or at least 2 of them, I don't know, it's certain ones, you pull out a cartridge and blow on it and then put it back in.
That's really cute.
So cute. I haven't looked at it all because I'm like, shit, this is where my money's going.
Right.
But basically the knife, kind of, in my opinion, for some of them, look like a, kind of like a Halo knife, if that makes sense. Like it, you put on your hand and it looks like that Halo sword thing where it's like a curved 2 points. I forget what it's called.
Like
but,
a gauntlet.
Yeah. And then
But
one
with,
of
like, a knife on
the
the end.
4
Yeah.
different things it kind of plays off of is like Street Fighter game, DDR, like it has the arrows and everything.
I love that.
It also plays off of just like arcade games in general. I'm trying to think of like the different things, but DDR is a big one. Fighting games, even there's a gun, and on the screen when you like shoot, it punches. And for one of the knife skins, it looks like a fist, and you actually look like you're punching like you are in a like Street Fighter game.
I
And
love
then it
it.
just has like kind of like basic arcade and like Tetris vibes and stuff like that. So it looks really, really cool.
Hmm.
And I'm really excited. The bundle itself is going to be about $120. Um, so for anybody that is using different currency for in game, it's going to be 119, sorry, 11,900 Valorant points or V bucks. So V bucks. I know it's not.
V-Bucks. I know.
Um,
That's what I
so
call it.
it's the most expensive bundle that's been out there.
Hmm.
Um, and it is a partnership with Light Farm Studios. I did not know. I guess this collection was created with them, and they like help come up with the design and everything. So yeah, it's like DDR, Tetris, um, basically like not a Mario. I don't know how to explain it, but basically kind of like one of those games. But there is like NES cartridges basically that you pull out and you like blow on,
That's so
and
cute.
they're really cool animations. And the finisher for the DDR one, it actually makes them like dance, like when you kill them. For anybody that doesn't know, for like the finisher for the DDR one, like it makes them do different dance moves when they die, and it looks so cool. And I think they did it with Cypher in
They
the
did, and it
trailer.
looks incredible with
It looks
Cypher.
incredible, and like all these different finishers, it looks so good.
Yeah.
And different sprays. So I'm really excited. It's probably gonna be one of those. I might not buy the whole bundle, but I'm definitely at least buying the DDR gun skins. So the weapon skins include Ghost, Bulldog, Phantom, Operator, and Power Fist, which is
Yeah.
the knife.
Yeah.
And then 3 player cards, 3 gun buddies, and 3 sprays.
Ooh, so that
Yeah.
comes with a lot.
Yeah.
That's
So I
that.
can
Okay.
see why it's 120. And
Hmm.
I mean, I
And
know.
because all the colors, so usually when you buy like a skin bundle, you get all of them, and then you have to use Radianite
Yeah.
points to buy the different color variants. And this is the first time they've had where the different color variants actually do different things. Like the
Yeah.
finishers are different, they animate a little bit different.
Yeah.
Usually it's just a color, whereas like this is like color and animation
Yeah.
is different. So that's
This is really
interesting.
cool. And a lot of people are very happy about this, especially
Hmm.
after like the last bundle basically being just like CS:GO skins, very boring.
The last
Um
bundle was not great.
yeah, so people are very happy to see this, and they really like they did a great job with this one. I'm
Yeah,
excited. I'm excited to get them. I mean, Music Gun is still like top one for me. The do 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 do
understandable.
do 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 do. Every time I watch TikTok, I see the John Cena little like dancing
Yes, and you
thing.
want to put
And
that.
yeah,
You
and
should make
also
that.
somebody did also this
Oh, they did.
this song, like I'm feeling lonely and I wish that I had
Yes,
somebody to. I always associate that with Valorant because people always use it with Valorant stuff.
they
So
do. They do.
all I can I just and now I know certain ships because I hear it all the time on like TikTok and all this other stuff. So and I want to go and look into the Valorant lore more because I was like just watching other stuff, and it
I
was,
would like to as well, to be honest.
yeah, they
I've
need,
like heard a little bit, and like some people who write like Valorant fan fictions,
yeah,
which I read. Okay.
I haven't,
Um, uh, sometimes they'll like use details from the lore in the stories, so it's kind of cute.
yeah, I definitely want to learn the
Nice.
lore more. It's definitely something that they should, I mean, they make these cinematics and they
I'm
really need
still
to,
day 1,000 of begging Riot for a Valorant TV show.
right? So yeah, that's where
Begging,
my gaming is.
begging.
I'm excited. I know that skins are cosmetic, like it's a cosmetic. Some people like think that, I don't,
They're
we read
fun.
a
They make you
story where a guy
happy.
was like, it's a scam. I don't think it's a scam. I think it's fun. Obviously, like, shouldn't put your life savings into them.
No.
but
No.
it's fun, and why not? And
They make you happy. Why the
yeah,
heck not?
it's awesome. Yeah, I was trading skins with people in game earlier, and they were so cute. So
Oh,
I feel like
I love
half
it.
of like having skins is wanting like to give them to
To
people, for
trade
me
them.
at least.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
like not even like,
Exactly.
so I could notice
Like
somebody was
Pokemon
having,
cards or something.
yeah, I noticed somebody was having like a bad, or like kind of being down on themselves. So I was like, come
Mm-hmm.
here. And I was like, here, look at this skin. And they're like, oh, so pretty. And then they like did really well that round. And it's not because
Oh.
of the skin, but it was just because
But
like,
sometimes it gives you a little
yeah,
boost of
gives you a little
energy, you
boost, a
know?
little buff, a little bit of a confidence
Yeah.
buff. But anyway, so I'm really
Yeah.
excited. I don't
Me
know if
too.
I'll spend $120,
On
but
everything.
on
You could buy
everything.
like the Phantom. Do you
Yeah.
use the Phantom a lot? Do you
I
know?
play Spike Rush, so I don't.
Oh, so you use whatever they
Yeah.
give you, pretty much.
Yeah, I've played a couple
Mm,
Swift plays, but I prefer Spike Rush, especially when I'm playing in the day, because it's just easy to kind of like get
yeah.
in, get out. And I know Swift play is like quick games, but for me, I'm
Yeah.
just like right now, I need kind of like mindless getting into it, and not
Yeah.
mindless, but not having to overthink too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not having to like plan
Mhm.
rounds ahead. Because
Mhm.
like you start getting into like unrated, and though even though it's still unrated, it's not competitive
Yeah.
technically. You
Mm.
still gotta like, okay, last round is coming up, so I don't want to spend all my money now. So
Yep.
that last round, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
I played
you
one
still have to
unrated
plan.
game, and whoo, I was scared. It was
It is like that.
scary.
They're so long and
Oh my god.
intimidating. They last
Also,
like 40 minutes. I've had an unrated game that lasted no, it wasn't unrated because unrated will go to 13. There's no overtime. But I've had a comp game where I went into overtime and it lasted like an hour and a half
yeah.
because
Yeah.
we went to like 20 rounds. It was crazy.
Valorant is a horror game. I'm convinced,
Yes.
because the amount of fucking jump scares I got in the last, because of somebody hiding, I'm like, shit, this
Hmm.
is Five Nights at Freddy's shit. This
Yep.
fucking jet just was like, poof. And then
Yeah.
Ray's had, is it Ray's? Ray's just like used her big bazooka thing and
A
killed me.
bazooka is a jump scare in itself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
hear how does it go? It's time to party or something like
Yeah.
that. Let's get ready to
It's
party.
time
Whatever
to
she says.
party. Yeah.
Whatever she says. And I hear you're like
I know, right? Every time hearing the ults, I'm like, oh no. But I am getting
you want
better,
to play,
so
let's play. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You are. I
I'm
love it.
trying,
I'm
but
so
we'll
happy.
see. It's only been like a month, not even. Or I think a little
Not
bit over a
even.
month. Yeah, I don't know. But
Love
anyway,
it.
Flo, let's get into your gaming news.
All right. Wow. I'm really gonna yawn right now. Impeccable timing.
You're just
Anyways.
tired of my bullshit, so that's why
No,
you're in.
never. Never.
I am of my
Oh
bullshit.
my god. Anyways, so for my news, I have this literally just happened. I think I got like a notification about this a couple of hours ago. The Gaming Awards 2023. And when I say gaming, I mean GAYMING.
We love it.
Gaming Awards. So this is an annual award that does it celebrates the year of LGBTQ plus representation within video games and like streaming and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. I had no idea this was happening. But like Twitch's Instagram posted about it, stuff like that. So I thought that was really nice. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the winners. So, for Game of the Year award, some of the games that were nominated were Arcade Spirits, Elden Ring, and God of War Ragnarok. And the winner was actually Cult of the Lamb.
I saw that. I was very
Yeah.
excited to see that because I love that
Yeah.
game. I gotta
I
play
know
the
you loved
update.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I saw a couple people playing it today, so I guess that makes sense. That
Yeah,
there
they
was
had
an
a
update.
free update DLC type thing. So
Oh,
they've
cute.
added to the game. It's like they've added everything like that. It's not just like
Ooh.
it's a content update type thing.
Oh, love that.
But
That's
free
cute.
DLC, yeah.
Ooh, okay. I love that. So I thought that was cute. I have not played Cult of the Lamb. I did watch you play it, and I think Meru probably. And it's so
Yeah,
cute.
Mary played it. I technically never
Yeah.
finished it. I had one boss left, but I
Oh,
completely
so
maxed
sad.
out my cult. So at this point it was just like getting
my
to
God.
finish the boss, but it wasn't even giving me like points anymore because I literally just was like maxed out my cult. So I want to go back and play the DLC because they've
There you
added a
go.
lot more. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So what else I got? Best LGBTQ plus indie award. was won by Wildflowers, which is a game by Studio Dry Dock. I have never played that. I've never heard of it,
Oh, I've
but
seen
I'm
a lot about it
intrigued.
on TikTok. It's
Ooh,
something that's on
okay.
my list.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to look into that. Some of the other nominees were Arcade Spirits, Butterfly Soup 2, Signalis, Validate, and We Are OFK.
Mm.
So I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have to look into these because I have a never-ending a, a, it
I know you
a
sent
list
it
of
to
games I
me.
want to play that never stops growing.
Yeah.
I just want to keep playing. So what else? LGBTQ plus streamer of the year, which was Drag Trashly. I have no idea who that is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot of big streamers. I mostly
Yeah.
watch my friends. But there's a good list here of people, so that's nice. I
Happy to
like that.
see. So I looked at the article quickly. From the name and from what I quickly saw, it's nice to see somebody who is a streamer and does drag, like winning it,
Yeah,
especially with all the chaos that's going in the world right now and laws in the
right.
US about drag.
Um, yeah, I completely agree with you. Okay, what else is in here? Sorry.
You're fine. You're
So
just fired.
yeah. Goodbye. It was nice being here. Thank you so much.
Now it's just hot nudes. Get away. Get
It's
away
just
with this X.
you're right. Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's because you know why I'm silly and I wrote down on my because I do notes, okay?
Yeah.
And I wrote down a different order than what they are in the article. Yeah, I was stupid. Anyways.
You're good. You're good.
Authentic Representation Award. The winner was I Was a Teenage Exocolonist by Northway Games Infinity. I've never heard of this, but I was intrigued. Some of the
Interesting.
other nominees in this category were Saints Row,
Huh.
Dignalis again, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands,
Yep.
Validate, and We Are OFK.
I'm gonna have
So
to
there's lots of
look at these
different.
games.
Right, I know. There's like a category for like best LGBTQ plus tabletop game,
Ooh.
comic book moments. There's like a lot of cool different things. So I'm intrigued. The other one that I wanted to mention was the Gaming Icon Award. Again, gaming spelled GAYMING. And the winner of that was Ashley Birch, which you probably know is the voice actor of Aloy, Viper, and also
Really?
Chloe in
Yep.
Life is Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
so
recognize the
yeah.
name and then you're like, I'm like, the voice of,
Yeah, I knew you
okay.
would. And when I just read the name, I was like, I don't know who that is. But then I noticed over here it said that it was Aloy and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, yes.
That is AK's like favorite voice actor or
Yes.
actress.
She's
So
so good.
she's
She's so good.
so good. I actually
Yes.
tell people that in Valorant games who are playing Viper, and I'm like, hey, if you've ever played Forbidden West or Horizon Zero
Yeah.
Dawn, you played the same character. I'm
Yeah.
weird.
And it's one of those things that you don't know until suddenly you know, and then you can't unhear it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I love her voice. She does a great job. I can't believe she's Chloe, and it makes sense though. But I hated Chloe. That's
I don't know
another
who
hot take.
I never played Life is Strange, so I have no idea who
It's
that
not
is.
that I hate Chloe. She's just annoying, but she's also
Oh.
supposed to be in a sense. She's a
Oh,
teenager,
okay.
right? Like, and her
That's
dad
fair.
died. So, spoiler, not
Fair.
spoiler. But anyway, it's not. It's in the beginning of the game. So anyway,
But yeah, so that's it. I thought that was really cool. I had no idea that this awards existed. So I
yeah,
like that. It's always good to celebrate, LGBTQ plus
yeah. Especially with everything
representation in
going
gaming.
on in the
Yeah.
world right now, and I know it's different for different countries. Like, it's definitely great to see that, and I feel like you get a lot more indie games with that. So that's
Hmm.
really nice because then they can get a lot more attention.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't
Totally.
know why I have a hiccup.
I keep yawning. I can't stop yawning. I hope
we're
I'm
just
okay.
our bodies are just like, haha, no. You want to
Right.
make good content? Nope.
Right?
So yeah, and
the fourth time I've yawned in 2 minutes. What?
you're tired of this bullshit. That's what it is.
I'm fired. Fire me.
Yeah. Well, that's really
But
cool.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to
that's
look
all I got.
into it.
Yeah. That link, the article will be in the show
Yep.
notes with all the winners because there's a ton more categories that I didn't talk about. But
Yeah, and there's an
I just thought that was cool.
there's an actual gamerawards.com, like their actual, they have an actual website, and so I also have that linked in the show notes for us.
Okay, sick.
So the
I love that.
IGN article, as well as the actual, like, it's the winners page from their actual organization. So
Sick.
yeah. All
Look
right,
at
so
it.
we're moving on to powered, playing, watching, drinking,
Powered.
reading, drinking, whatever. I can't remember.
It's
Um,
okay.
so I am playing Valorant.
Hell yeah.
That was fun. But last week I've been playing Valorant. It's been fun. I've been doing Spike Rush. I've been playing with my friends. I've been playing with my husband. It's fun. Cool. Might go into Swift play at some point, but right now I'm just kind of enjoying Spike Rush. I'm gonna be learning how to play Fade soon because I main Gecko right now, and I do want to try other agents. It's just most of the time when I go on, I only play like 1 or 2 games and then I go and do other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard because I don't want to go into a game with no, like, with people I don't know and, like, play somebody I don't know at all and, like, throw the round for them or the game for them. But anyway. And I mean, I'm not that great at Gecko either. I know Gecko the most.
But at least it's, to be honest, I think that's a good idea. That's how I played. When I started playing Valorant, I think I exclusively played Sage.
Yeah.
For like 10 months.
Yeah.
Or like 8 months or
and that's the
something.
thing, and it's like I think I want to slowly like try all different agents, but right now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to Fade. I was thinking Fade or Sky because they're both initiators and they have like similar kind of like util. So
Sky is difficult to play.
yes,
Sky also has heals.
but Sky you can blind yourself.
Yes.
While Gecko you can't. So
And you can't as Fade either.
no. So anyway, playing Valorant, but last week I finished The Wolf Among Us. That was, it's a Telltale game, so I finished that. There were 5 chapters. It was so good. So good. A game from 2013, looked amazing. Like, it was so much fun to play. The ending took me a little bit to process, and there was somebody in my chat who was like, do you get it? And not in a mean way, being like, do you get it? And I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, there's a YouTube video. And I'm like, okay, like, is this like, because I'm processing, because you get all this information at the end. And I'm like, and I even posted on my Instagram, like, my face when I was trying to process the ending. I really, really like it. I've watched the trailer for the second one. Again, the reason I found out about this game was actually us talking about games getting pushed back for developers' health, for making sure you put out the right product, everything like that. So the second one won't be releasing until sometime next year. But I'm really excited to play the second one when it does come out. Really, really like it. Love the voice actors, everything like that. I will be playing the Telltale series, the Walking Dead Telltale series next. So I'm excited about that.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so I've heard those are amazing. I knew about those, and I knew Telltale went down and went bankrupt at one point and stuff like that. So they didn't get to finish all the stuff, but yeah, I've been playing that, and that's really kind of it. Haven't been playing much other than that this weekend. I've been working or sleeping, so haven't really been doing that.
Understandable.
Watching, we've been watching New Girl again. I fell asleep in the middle of an episode, but we're back on track. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been watching. I did watch a movie today, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's called Bros. It has Billy Eichner in it, and I can't remember the other guy. It was a good movie. I think it just wasn't my type of movie. And it's not because it's gay, because I love gay shit. It's a gay romance, right? And it's a gay rom-com, but I think the comedy is not my style. It was funny and whatever, but I don't know how to explain it. It felt very much SNL humor, maybe. Oh. I can't, I wish I could explain it. It was very good, but I felt like there were certain bits that were going a little bit too long, or the humor was more just like to get a reaction at points, but the story was really good. Realistic in the sense of that, and I don't know firsthand what it's like to be a single gay man, but it was really cool to see all these different amazing actors in it. But again, the comedy, I think the comedy was just a different type of comedy for me. Not bad, just a different type. But Billy Eichner did a great job. I mean, there was so many people in there, and so many little cameos. But it was a fun movie. I'll say that. It was fun.
I've
I
never
was
even heard of
asked to
this.
watch it. Oh, yeah. I heard about it because I like Billy Eichner, and he was
Yeah.
making, like, jokes about it or whatever. So, but it's definitely cute. It's a gay rom-com, and I definitely, again, think that it shows a light on kind of being a single gay. Again, I don't know. My boss recommended it to me, who's a gay man, and was like, we need to talk about it, because like I like got emotional with it, and he doesn't get emotional with movies, and he's like, we need to talk about it. So I definitely think it showed like a really nice light, but it wasn't it was the humor for me that I'm like, okay, we get it. But it was really cool. So I watched that, and I think that's really it that I've been watching that I know of. Reading. I finished The House in the Cerulean Sea, and oh my God, what a cozy
Dude,
vibe.
I'm so behind.
Cozy vibe. That's why I did audiobooks. If I was doing the e-reader, I couldn't, because I just so behind.
I got to, because I never just sit down and fucking read.
I actually really, really liked the guy who read the audiobook, except one thing. He says gazebos. Not gazebos, gazebos, and it drives me up a wall.
Oh my God, this reminds me, like one of my old work friends, she says gazebos, but she had someone that like she would talk about all the times that said gazebos, and so she would say it all the time. She would be like, "Oh, the gazebo."
And like, again, it's a way to say it, but I'm just like, it threw me out of the story for a second. But I really, really enjoyed listening to that. And then I'm going to be starting, we're going to be picking our new book soon. But Flo needs to catch up.
Go ahead and pick the book.
Okay.
If you'd like. I promise I will read it.
We got to figure out a time to do our book club. But I really liked it. It was a cozy vibe. It was nice.
Love it.
Just cozy. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I really would. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Because I also knew it was just like a what?
A what?
A what?
Uh-huh.
A fun, cozy vibe going into it. I'm not editing that. I don't got the time for this shit.
No.
It's a fun, cozy vibe going into it, so I wasn't expecting like anything. It's a little predictable at times, but I kind of like predictability with certain things.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And I think the audiobook voice actor, or like the narrator was very good. And the way that he does Chauncey is adorable. I got to send you an audio clip. It's so cool. But drinking, I didn't tell Flo that I was going to do a theme drink, but
no, I don't have anything to
It was last minute, and you can't really see it on the podcast. I wish you could. But it is a Dizzy. So for people who can't see the podcast, it's in a huge mason jar because I didn't want to get a cup. So what it is it's Mountain Dew Voltage, which is blue, and it looks a lot darker blue on camera. And then a shot of Bacardi, white rum or Bacardi Superior or whatever. And in person, it looks like the color Dizzy is in Valorant, which is one of the little animals that Gecko has. So I'm getting Dizzy on Dizzy. Also, when it was filled, it kind of looked, again, it's darker on camera than it is in person, but it looked like the Fortnite, what is it?
Like the chug jugs.
Yeah, the chug jugs or whatever. So, and like maybe a healing potion or whatever, because it's in a huge mason jar. But I'm getting Dizzy on Dizzy. We need to do some like themed drinks.
We do. I need to get like a bar cart going. I just don't have the room to keep alcohol, so like I don't buy it.
Yeah.
That, and also so I don't drive. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on the pod, but I don't drive, so I'm not going anywhere. I usually order from Drizzly, but our local liquor store, you have to place a minimum of like $95.
Oh my God.
So it's like I got to do like a big haul. Yeah. I usually call it an alcohol.
Oh, that's funny.
Because that's hilarious. Anyways, so I got to do one
bonus
of those.
episode.
You know, Exia said that on your
I
stream the other
know,
day, and I
but
was
you know
like,
what? I'm like, should we do it as an episode or a bonus episode or both? Or
I still think we should do a live episode
yes,
on
yes,
Twitch.
we have to. We have to. Anyway,
Anyways, these are
yes.
other
So
these
anyway,
are
Flo, what's your powered?
powered. Okay, so playing, watching, reading, drinking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go right to talking about my week. Uh,
So
so
why weren't you playing anything this week, Flo?
TLDR, I didn't play, watch, read, or anything. um, Tuesday night. Okay, so Keith went away on for work travel last week.
Yeah.
So I was by myself. Tuesday night, I played video games. I played Valorant until like 4 in the morning.
Surprise,
After,
surprise.
yeah, of course. So then by the time I'm in bed, it's like 4:15, 4:20.
Nice.
I'm watching TikTok, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something move. I look up and I see some wings, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then it disappeared. So I'm like, "Did I just like imagine that?" And then I was like, "That's a fucking bat." So I screamed and hid under the covers, and I was like, "This is where I die. I'm staying here for the rest of the night." But anyways, eventually I gained some courage and tried to run upstairs. I saw the thing 2 more times coming directly at me. I was shitting myself, screaming, crying, and I left. So if you guys don't know, I live in the basement of my in-laws' house. It's like a finished basement, so like
A basement apartment.
basement apartment.
Yeah.
So anyways, I went upstairs and I locked the bat down here by itself, and I went upstairs and slept on the couch. And I slept.
I'm laughing because I know all about this already, but also because I know everything's good.
So the following morning, Wednesday morning, when everyone else wakes up, they try to help me locate the bat and get it out. We open all the windows. He's like, "Oh, let's get some airflow in here." He brings like the leaf blower in the house to try to like get it out because he read online that that airflow will help bats get moving.
Yeah.
Nothing. Never found the damn thing. We looked under everything. We looked up high. We have lots of different vaulted pieces of our ceiling that the bat could have been hanging from.
Yeah.
Couldn't find the goddamn thing. Okay, so I said, you know what? Fuck this. Called my brother and I slept at his house Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I didn't bring quite enough clothes for like staying for long, so I came back Thursday, hung out down here all day because there was no sign of the bat. But by the time it got dark out, I was like, no, this thing, if it's still in here, it's gonna wake up soon because they're nocturnal.
Yeah.
So I went back upstairs again to sleep. And then again Friday, same thing. I hung out down here during the daytime. I did my stuff. I got changed. Meanwhile, I'm not gonna lie, I did not shower this whole time. So I think I ended up going like 5 days without a shower, which is disgusting, and I felt disgusting. But I was changing clothes and stuff. But anyways, I hung out down here all during the day.
Yeah.
And then Keith got home from his trip, and it was late, and we were tired. So I was like, I'm not looking for this bat right now. Let's go upstairs. We slept upstairs again.
Yep.
Saturday morning, we decide, okay, today's the day. We're going to dig through all of our closets. We're going to check the bathroom. We're going to deep clean everything. Clearly, this bat is dead somewhere or it left.
Yeah.
So we removed all the clothes from our closet. Closet is completely empty. In the meanwhile, we were like, okay, let's just purge the closet as well. But that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
Nothing in the closet. Nothing in the bathroom. We deep cleaned the bathroom. We decided we're going to sit down and take a break. And we're sitting down, literally discussing. It's probably in that third closet. But that closet is going to it's like a storage closet, which has like literally buildup of like stuff. So we were like, there's no way we'll find it in there. Let's just give up, leave the closet shut for a week. And then hopefully it's dead in there.
Yeah.
And we'll find it in a week. And meanwhile, we have this discussion. All of a sudden in the corner of our eye from the kitchen, we see a bat fly out. We were like, from the kitchen? We had breakfast in there. We were watching TV in there. Huh?
Yeah.
So anyways, now we finally have sights on the bat. I'm screaming. Keith's screaming. I finally realized, oh my God, I'm not fucking crazy. Because I was also gaslighting myself. I'm like, did I imagine the whole goddamn thing?
That's the most Flo thing I've heard of. Anyway, literally. Sorry.
So I'm like, finally, at least I didn't make it up. This bat is real.
Yeah.
It ends up getting trapped in the bathroom, and in the bathroom, the floor is kind of slippery. So bats, I learned that bats can only fly from dropping. They can't like take off from the ground like birds.
Oh.
Yes. So
Flo
once
has
it was
done
in
a
the
lot of
bathroom,
research.
I've done a lot of research this week.
Like noodles level research. If anybody doesn't know, I'm the researcher.
Yeah. So I did quite a bit. Anyways, so it's trapped in the bathroom. It can't get back to flying because it's on the floor. We taped the crack at the bottom of the door just to make sure, because bats can also squeeze into teeny tiny 3/4 of an inch gaps. So anyways, we taped all around. We ended up, no one in the house was ballsy enough to try to get it out, because we had the windows open and it was refusing to go out the windows. We were like trying while screaming because it was flying around our heads, and it wasn't going out. So we just decided, you know what, we're gonna call a professional. Apparently every professional, granted it's also 9 p.m, so all their offices are closed. We couldn't get a hold of anyone. We finally got a hold of someone, took care of it. I don't want to discuss it, how it was taken care of, because I did not approve of the way it was taken care of. But it was the only person that answered the phone. Tragically. Anyways. We were finally like, thank God it's done. 2 hours later, I noticed 2 tiny little holes on my wrist. And I said, what? And I started crying. Because I was panicking. I'm like, did I somehow get bit by this thing? I'm 99% sure this is not it. Like I got this from pinching myself or something.
I think you probably got it from your brother's dog, if anything.
Probably, because we were fighting in the yard when I was at his house. And we get rough. He probably pinched me. It happens all the time. But my ass is like, this is it. So I Googled, what does a bat bite look like? Mistake, because it looked exactly like what I have here. 2 dots a centimeter apart. I'm like, oh God. So anyways, it's 3 a.m, and I'm at the ER getting rabies shots on my ass.
So Flo and I have something in common, that we have both gotten rabies shots. Her because of a bat.
Didn't you just talk about this in the pod last week?
I think so. And it's funny, our lovely listener Natalie was talking about rabies in her podcast, Easily Distracted.
Oh my God.
Because she was talking about like different types of like theoretical zombies, and like rabies is kind of like in a sense. And I was like talking to her about it, because I was like, yeah, I have been, because I talked about it in stream. So we both have gotten rabies shots, and you have to get the 3 follow-up ones, which are bright pink, so they're on brand for you. No, they're like bright pink. It's like neon.
And the doctor assured me, he's like, this is very unlikely the bite, but we're gonna treat it if it is, and if it had rabies. So he said that bats usually don't have rabies, and also bats don't usually attack people unless they're provoked, and I never provoked the thing. My question is, like, if it happened, like if this thing was in the house the night before and it got me while I was sleeping, but I know the likelihood of that is low, but I'm like, I'd rather just go deal with the rabies.
See, yours is because there might have been it might have been from a bat in the house. Mine was because I thought I was a Disney princess, and I picked up a cat in a parking lot who was being nice to me, by the way, and kept meowing at me, and I picked it up, and then it whipped around and bit me. So
so that happens anyway. So that's why I've not been home pretty much. Yesterday was like the first full day not stressed about the bat. But even still, I was like stressed. I'm like, everywhere I turn a corner in my apartment, I'm like, because I'm like, what if I see I don't know, what if there's another one, you know?
I feel bad because Flo was messaging me, and I was just like, we're dying laughing, and then I was like, oh, that's Flo fair. And I'm like sitting next to my husband, and Flo is like, I was like, oh shit, Flo had to like go and get a rabies shot.
I've never had like, you know, he's like, a wildlife encounter like this.
I know, and you're from a city type area, so like I'm used to it. But it was funny to me because Eric was like, wow, you guys have even more in common now. You're more synced, because we both have gotten rabies, not gotten rabies, shots.
Please. No. It was so funny. Oh, but the doctor reassured, he's like, you probably don't have it.
Same.
This is just like a precaution. Like you're probably gonna be fine. Anyways, so I've learned a lot this week. But yeah,
You've
needless to
been
say, I've
reading.
done nothing. I
You
have not gamed. I have not read. I have not
No,
watched.
you have been reading research on bats and what bat
Oh,
eggs look like.
it's true.
You've
That's
been
true.
reading a lot of
I've been
research.
watching videos on how bats get into homes.
And you've been playing Where's the Bat? I
And I've
mean,
been playing
hide and seek.
hide and seek with the bat. So those are what I've been playing, watching, reading
What
for
are
the
you
last
drinking?
week.
What have you been drinking? Because I
Water.
feel like you need some. No, just kidding.
Water, which, okay, to be clear, this is something else I learned from the doctor. I looked it up myself, but also the doctor told me. Rabies makes you hydrophobic, which makes you terrified of water, and you don't drink, and that's why they foam at the mouth, because they're overproducing saliva.
Huh.
So anyways, not scary at all.
Good to know, though. I did not know that.
I know, it is good to know, because a lot of the times, because it's a neurological thing, they say, he was pointing to Keith, and he's like, you're gonna notice, she won't.
Yeah.
If she has it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
oh my
so
god,
I'm like,
Eric was freaking out in the hospital.
I don't want to talk about rabies, but I think I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. All right.
This is not
let's go to the break. Fine. We'll make sure Flo doesn't have rabies, and we'll be back.
I don't have rabies. I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. All right, we're going to get into Reddit stories. So,
what you got?
I have, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for being rude during a Valorant game and getting mad at my girlfriend? Okay, I invited my girlfriend to a game of Valorant so we could play together. But before the game, she said one other person wants to join us. I thought it was fine since I knew him for a while, but when we started, the party can only hold 5. She invited 2 other friends. I wanted to invite one, but she refused and kicked them. I am a beginner at the game, and her friends are higher in the game, so the match was difficult. During the game, they made small comments about my playing, so for the rest of the night, I stopped trying and didn't play along with them. They mess around and I told them to shut the fuck up. And when they asked for bye, I didn't. Am I the asshole? That's it.
Okay. So I feel like the way he reacted.
By the way, I just want to. No pronouns were given for this person. Just to let you know. That was something I did look. But yeah.
Okay. So the way they reacted was a little bit like, shut the fuck up, like calm down. But I do, if they were like shitting on their gameplay, that does really suck, especially if they're new to the game.
Yeah, they made small comments about my playing.
If they were constructive,
yeah,
fine. But even still, sometimes like it's like, I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. But also, because sometimes, like, there's some instances, like, you just have to learn by playing. No amount of people telling you how to play is going to help you when you're new. Because there are a lot of the things they're telling you is like, okay, I would do that if I knew how to play.
Yeah.
But I don't, you know? Like, a lot of it is just you got to learn the mechanics of the game before you can actually effectively take constructive advice.
Yeah.
That being said, I also think the partner was a little bit rude for being like, you can't invite your friends, but I'm going to invite all of mine.
Yeah. And literally, like, they invited, sorry. I think they used he, him pronouns in comments, but I was looking to confirm. But the OP invited and the girlfriend kicked the person, like, into the party and then kicked.
And then kicked.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
And then invited the 2 others.
Yeah. Like, at least let the person have one of his friends. I don't know. One of their friends. I don't know.
I do want to say that they said,
Everyone's an asshole here. I think.
yeah,
Everyone sucks here,
so
whatever the
they
vote
were
is.
rated not the asshole.
Yeah,
They
I
did, some
agree.
people were saying, like, not the asshole. It sounds like you were set up. Your friend was kicked. So it was your
Yes.
girlfriend and her friends against you. Does this happen
Yes.
often? No, she doesn't do it often. I thought it was only one friend who I knew, which was fine with, but while we were waiting, she just invited others. She was a party leader, and I wanted to invite another friend, but she kicked him for somebody else. Um, they
Yeah,
said
see
it's a
that was
one-time thing. She didn't mean harm behind it. She isn't controlling, because somebody was saying like they're controlling. Um, but they did say, like, I do think I am wrong in the case that I took it out on her friends, when
yeah.
they didn't know it was just an all-around bad
Yeah.
situation.
I
So
I don't think they're an asshole for like leaving either. Like
yeah,
if this is like if you're like I've had enough, this is fucking
yeah.
annoying.
I think
I
it's
would leave
like,
too. I'd
I
be like I'm
want to
done.
say like no assholes here in a sense, but not.
Yeah.
Like it's not like an everybody sucks, but it is kind of like, but as somebody who's new, that has played with new, like, people who are very good, and our group of friends that we play with are very, very nice, like, and very good about it. But I do understand getting discouraged. And also, it's
Oh,
hard when you're
100%.
playing with people you don't know, even if it's like your friends' friends or your girlfriend's friends. Like,
Yes.
it can be really hard. So I don't think they're the asshole
I
for
completely agree
not
with you.
wanting to play, but
No, I agree.
I do think it was just kind of a shitty situation all the way
I'm
around.
glad to hear that it was like a one-time thing and that the
Yeah.
partner's not always like this because like that was just kind of shitty to like kick the partner's friend
Yeah.
and then be like
And they said,
only my
like,
friend's
I
allowed.
can
It's
see
like
how
what?
I'm the asshole here. They said, like, my girlfriend is much better than me, but I wanted to play with her, so I expected a mixed lobby. But when everyone is good and you're the only bad one, it can be
Yeah,
annoying. And I
it
get
is.
that.
And it is. And I think not wanting to play is not an asshole move
Yeah,
in my
and
opinion.
I will admit there was a time where I was playing with a lot of really good people, people who were playing for year and more, like years.
Mhm.
And I was like, and they're like playing these games, and it wasn't Spike Rush, which I was like, again, just trying
Yeah.
to. And I was like, oh, does anybody want to switch in? Does anybody want to switch in? Because
Right.
I'm like, I could take a break, because part of me was like, and it wasn't that it was a bad experience or anything. It was just
It's
like,
hard, it's overwhelming.
it's very overwhelming. And in my head, I'm like, I'm bringing them down, and it just takes a while. And it was like people that I was new to too, so I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But everybody was
Yeah.
very, very, very nice.
But it is
So it
overwhelming.
was
I think
it
in any and no matter how
yeah.
nice the people are, it's overwhelming. I
It
get
was
it
my last game of the night
completely.
anyway, so I was like, but anybody want to switch in? We're good. I'm
Anyone
good.
wanna
Yeah.
play? Yeah. Anyone
Um
anyone else, please?
yeah,
Please?
hello, please.
I get that.
Yeah. But yeah, so Flo, what is your Reddit story?
So I also have a little short Reddit story today,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Also Valorant related.
Fair. I literally looked up,
Um,
"Am I the asshole?" and then the tag Valorant, because I was like, "Well,
so
I'm
did I.
addicted
Yeah.
anyway." So
Right.
anyway, sorry, good.
No, you're fine. So I got, am I the asshole for posting my Valorant clip? I, 18F, play Valorant with my family and boyfriend. As a family, we 5-stack, and sometimes we invite my BF when we only have 4. Sometimes he gets upset at me for not doing great, and in turn, I get upset. Yesterday, I posted a TikTok of a cool clip I got. It consisted of me killing 4 opponents and 2 of my cousins yelling at me and telling me where to go. I didn't see anything wrong with the clip, so I posted it. Immediately, I got comments like, get better teammates, or your teammates are so annoying. Here's where I could be the asshole. I took a screenshot of the comments under my post and sent it to the family Discord. When they saw the comments, they started saying how horrible I was and that I shouldn't turn to the internet for advice, but that wasn't my intent. All of last night and into this morning, I've just been avoiding them and trying not to cry. I feel like they are really mad at me and they won't want to play with me anymore. That's it.
I don't think that they're the asshole. I If
Yeah.
she was sending it as like, "Hey, look at this. You guys got to get good," then that, like, screenshot, maybe.
Yeah.
But if she was sending it being like, "Oh my god, look at these people. They're so salty," or whatever.
Yeah.
It seemed to me like she put it in the Discord being like, "Hey, look at this.
Look at these salty people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like,
I
this is
agree.
funny. Or like a joke, because
Yeah.
it's the whole like get good, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody wrecked me today. It was
Someone did what?
wrecked. Well, they were like, "Hey,
Oh.
guess what, Gecko?" Because I was playing Gecko. It's like AIM Labs is free, and I was like, "Okay,
Oh,
you know what?
you know.
I do have it. Okay, I just didn't open it this morning. I literally." And they were actually being kind of funny and nice and whatever, and we were already joking. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, my caffeine hasn't kicked in, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Right? Like, leave me alone. It's 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, it totally wasn't 9. Anyway.
Even earlier.
I was up.
See?
Yes.
Even more.
Sabrina was up early this morning, and I couldn't get back to sleep.
Oh, that's fair. That's
anyway,
fair.
sorry. But yeah, I don't think they're the asshole here unless they were
No.
trying to do it to be mean to the people that were in the Discord.
Yeah. And I also understand sometimes TikTok comments, it's like, know your place. I didn't ask for that. I just posted my clip.
Yeah. And
but
the thing
I
is,
also like, I get it, because people are gonna comment what they want to comment no matter
it's
what.
the internet. It's the
It
internet.
is. They're gonna want to butt their nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah.
You just gotta ignore it. Maybe they took it. The other thing too is maybe the family is projecting a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, maybe I am being a little shitty."
Yeah.
And so they're being,
I don't think they're the asshole.
I don't either. I think most of this is just they posted a clip. Someone made a stupid comment. Because you can't control what people are gonna comment, and I think that's really it.
Yeah. All right. You want to move on to FMKs?
Yeah.
I'm like, should we do a Valorant theme one at this point? Because
I was gonna say, because we're doing Valorant. Yeah.
Do you want to do you want to do agents or guns?
Like skins?
Yeah. No, well, I was just thinking like just guns in general.
Oh, guns.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do guns.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first,
so
and then
you go first. All right.
Okay, I gotta remember.
And I'll pick mine based. That's fine. You can
I know that one. I know that one. And I'm gonna go that one. Because that one's like, I feel like this is a mix. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
I'm
excited.
Guardian, or operator, and Frenzy.
Oh God. All right. Okay. Sorry, just writing them down. Okay, so this is gonna be easy for me.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck the op. I'm gonna marry the guardian, and I'm gonna kill the frenzy.
Really?
Yeah. The reason I say fuck the op is because I never use an op. I will never choose an op. If I'm in Spike Rush and I have an op, or if I have a shitty gun and I kill someone that has an op and I grab the op, I will use it.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna choose an op. But getting op kill, and I very rarely get op kills, but when you get an op kill, that shit hits different.
That shit hits hard. That's like
it does, especially when it's a headshot, like
no scope headshot.
A no scope headshot, like your clip from the other day.
I know.
I was like, sheesh. But yeah, if I get a kill with an op, I'm always like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I can see that.
So to me, that's a fuck, I think. Guardian is a marry because I don't often choose a guardian, but I would.
Yeah.
If like that's how much money I had and I was feeling confident in my headshots that day, because guardian is pretty good. It's a really powerful gun, so it doesn't spray. Yeah. So like I have to feel confident in my aim that day. But if I'm feeling confident, like I know that I can get a kill with guardian.
Yeah.
So that's why to me I feel a lot more comfortable with the guardian. Frenzy, I'm gonna kill because it's fucking annoying. The frenzy is okay, and I've gotten kills with frenzy. However, the amount of times I've run out of bullets with that goddamn thing, and then had nothing, like I just ran at the enemies with my knife, like hoping I'll get a knife kill, because I always run out of bullets. That thing has like 30 bullets in it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, this sucks. I run out so fast. And it's not super powerful, so like oftentimes I have to spray with it to get a kill. Yeah. So like there goes 90% of my bullets on the one enemy. That's it. It just feels like I don't know. I don't like the frenzy at all. How about you?
Okay. I might change my answers because of you.
Ooh. Spicy.
I might do the same. I was going
Okay.
to fuck Frenzy and kill Op because I hate playing with Op because I cannot get a kill. Now, I can't get a kill with any fucking gun. So it's not like exclusive to Operator, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
But I have gotten no scope headshots and just no scope kills and scope kills with an op or like Marshall or whatever. And I'm like, damn, this shit hits hard. It feels like a powerful fuck. Like when it happens, I'm like, I try so hard not to become into like a toxic like player being like, get wrecked, motherfucker.
But sometimes
it's like the get fucking wrecked. No?
I've never heard that.
Oh, it's a TikTok sound.
I love it.
That's how I feel like if I did that. So I think I'm gonna agree with you that I'm gonna fuck the op.
Oh yeah.
Marry the Guardian. I feel the most confident out of these three. Now I want to say I didn't pick these three strategically.
Okay.
They were the first ones that came to my head, other than classic. And I'm like,
I'm trying to pick a third one that I'm gonna go with here.
Well, the thing is, I was trying to think like, okay, it's like a sniper, like a different gun, and then like one of the like handguns. I was trying to think of like different types. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna fuck the op because again, the amount of like. I got 2 no-scope kills through smokes with an op. I don't know how I did it. I think I accidentally cheated somehow.
With an op?
Yes. I don't know. It was Spike Rush. Yeah, like did I like I'm like, what did I press? Because I don't know how I did
I've done that with a Marshall before.
Yeah.
I think I have a clip of it because I think it was on stream and it's like, oh my God.
Like literally today I got like 3 kills and had like a perfectly like timed and placed mosh, and I'm literally like on team chat being like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing, and they're like, get it, and I'm like, I don't know how I did that.
That's like that TikTok that's like, I almost died.
I know. I put that in your Discord. Yeah, it's like my teammates consoling me after I clutch it. It's like, I almost died. It was so scary. Is that from Pitch Perfect? No, it's from Workaholics.
That's from Workaholics.
Yeah, but it's that guy's in Pitch Perfect, right?
That one guy.
Yeah, the middle guy.
The other 2 aren't.
Yeah, sorry. I always associate him with Pitch Perfect. Then again,
I know
he's in Workaholics. So yeah, so I'm gonna fuck the op, marry the Guardian, and kill the Frenzy because I just feel like I can't. Again, I can't get a kill with any of these guns. So, but like I feel like the Frenzy is one of the harder ones for me to do.
It's so hard.
And when I do get a kill, it doesn't feel as satisfying as the op kill.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
and that's where it is for me. That's
by the way, I'm gonna say this because my husband is gonna want it. He's not gonna want me to say it, but I'm gonna say it to like impress him, but also like,
oh, there you
as
go.
I know. So it's called the Operator in Valorant. Valorant is a little bit of a ripoff of CS:GO, kind of not, but somebody called it colorful CS:GO the other day.
Yeah,
I thought it was perfect.
Cute CS:GO.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Whimsical. But it is a rip-off of the op is the op, which is AWP, which I believe is an acronym for a game. When he's listening to this, he is about to text me. I know it because he live texts me. But it's a Arctic Warfare Police. That's what it means. I didn't Google it. I remembered that, babe. Haha, you're married to a queen that knows how to Google. Anyway, so Arctic Warfare Police, that's what it's named after. And then they changed, everybody calls it OP, AWP. And so they used it Operator OP in Valorant. Anyway.
That's funny. I had no idea.
Yeah. Anyway, Flo, what's your guns?
Okay.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Pew pew. I'm gonna stay away from like the Vandal Phantom because that's easy. You know. I'm gonna go with Sheriff, Stinger, and Judge.
Oh, thank God you didn't say Shorty because I know
I hate the Shorty.
I hate the Shorty too.
Kill.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate the Shorty. I think more than the Frenzy.
Yeah. Okay, that's Eric's least favorite gun. the
terrible.
shorting. Sorry, so what was it again?
Sheriff, Stinger, and Judge.
I'm gonna bring up a visual because I know what they are, but I'm bringing up a visual.
I feel like I'm sure you've used all
I've used all of
since
these.
you've used Spike Rush.
Yeah.
All right. Guarantee.
Yes, no, I have used all of these. I know what Sheriff is because it's the cowboy gun that goes.
Yes.
You like.
It goes what?
Like you spin it and it goes.
Oh, does it? Dude?
No, it's just how I picture it. Yeah, it's a revolver.
I'm like, dude, does what?
you for people who watch and not watching the YouTube video, you just like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. I get what you mean. It is like a cowboy gun.
Okay.
That's exactly
it's a cowboy gun.
Yeah.
So Sheriff, what in the Stinger and
Judge.
Judge? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck the Sheriff. Haha. Marry the Stinger and kill the Judge.
Ooh.
Because okay, like Sheriff, it feels like very like haha cowboys, pew pew pew, like that's fun. Yep. Does kind of suck how much you have to reload, obviously, because it's at 6 bullet. I forget how much the Sheriff is, because revolvers can be 6.
I think.
Yeah. Revolvers can be less or more than 6. I think. I don't know. My husband's gonna make fun of me. Stinger.
That's fine.
I don't know why I feel the Judge. I can't with the Judge. I just feel like I can't. I feel like a child holding like a bazooka. Like I know it's not a bazooka, but I feel like it's just
because it's like a big.
It's such a big gun, and it's like I feel like I'm gonna take off with it because it's just like so powerful, and it's like just going, and I feel like I just have no control. With the Stinger, I feel like I have a little bit more control. That's why I'm gonna kill the Judge again. I am like actually not as much during the day when I'm like playing just quick couple games. I do like to go into the range and try every different gun. I do have aim labs, and I do like try different things. And again, I go to the range and like try these different things. And I watch like tips on TikTok. I don't like directly go and search that much, but I like look at these different things. But again, right now, Judge, I just feel like it feels like I'm just like like throwing it around, like. So yeah, but Sheriff definitely a fuck because it's like fun, and you go flip. Anyway,
that's fair.
What about you?
Oh, so you're gonna marry the Stinger then?
Yeah, sorry. So fuck the Sheriff. Not curious. Too much.
Yeah, I find that I feel like I never have the Stinger.
No, but I will say out of all of them, I feel like I had the most control with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Okay. I think the amount I have to reload on the Sheriff compared to the Stinger, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, the Stinger is like a burst. It's not a burst. It's like a fully auto.
Yeah, it's an SMGS.
It's an SMG.
Yeah,
I don't know what the second that.
Oh, I think it's L. That's an S, like rifles instead of rifle. It's an SMG.
Oh, SMGs.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at like a chart right now.
Oh, are you looking at like the biphase chart?
Yeah, just to like kind of like.
That's fair.
Visually see it.
Yeah, because if you know where it is, you know which. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm just looking at an image. These are cool skins. Sorry, I'm on.
One of the images that came up doesn't even have the correct Spectre. What is that? This is did they add? Whoa, these images are bad. Sorry, I'm just like
on Google Images. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to fuck the Judge.
Yep.
Because the Judge is similar to the op for me.
Gotcha.
I very rarely buy it. Once in a while, I'm like, I feel like the team is going to push this way, and I feel like a Judge is going to work. Because if you hide in like a sneaky little corner and then a couple of enemies come in, you can get like 2 or 3 kills with the Judge.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty good. So I do this rarely. I'll do this like once per unrated game. I will choose a Judge and sit in a little tiny corner and hide like a little rat and wait for them to push and then pop them. And it's a lot of fun, and it's very satisfying to get those kills.
Yeah.
I have a couple of clips of that as well where it's like it's just I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, that was nice. That was clean. I'm gonna marry the sheriff, which is
Ooh.
crazy. But I have this like relationship with the sheriff where again, I'm not buying it all that often. Like if I'm in the middle of the game, I'm not gonna buy it. But like those first couple rounds, I might buy a sheriff. Or like if I need to save a lot, I'll buy a sheriff. Again, usually if I'm feeling confident in my aim, because you can like single shot headshot that with the sheriff. Um,
If you're not me,
so
yes.
well, no, I mean I'm not hitting headshots every time. Sometimes I hit body shots, but
Yeah.
I usually feel pretty confident with the sheriff. And 3 of like I think I have like 8 or 9 aces now, or 7. So like maybe not that many, but I think like almost half of them are done with sheriffs, which is crazy. And I don't know if that's just because it's luck where like I'm using them in the beginning where the other team also has bad guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love the sheriff. I just have this thing where like I always sometimes I'm feeling myself and I'll buy a sheriff and I'll do good with it and I'm like, ooh, I love it. Not to mention I feel like Reina, like she wears like little chaps,
Yeah.
you know, and like
Oh,
and I have
I've
like
never noticed.
me? No, I've never noticed.
The amount of
Reina
times that
wears
I've
chaps?
been in a game, like a Spike Rush game where everybody's super friendly, I'm like, "Hey Reina, respectfully, can you can I look at your butt respectfully?" And they're always so
Respectfully.
funny about
Right.
it. Anyway.
But Reina with her little chaps, and I have like I have the Mage Punk Sheriff thing,
Nice.
and it's pink, and to me it like matches Reina, and I'm like, hee hee hee.
I
look
gotta
how
check my
cute I'm
store
a little
tonight because
cowboy.
somebody did have like a music gun in their store yesterday. So I'm like, it's in rotation.
It's in rotation. Love it. And then I'm gonna kill the Stinger.
Fair.
Similar to the Frenzy, I feel like I just run like I can never spray successfully with the Stinger.
Yeah.
To me it has way too much recoil or something, and I don't know if I just have bad luck with the damn thing. I much prefer the Spectre.
Yeah. If it was Spectre, then
if I'm going to use
yeah.
an SMG, I'd rather use the Spectre. However, I know that a while back they had nerfed the Spectre and buffed the Stinger. So I was trying to use Stinger more often, but then they also nerfed the Stinger again. So I'm like, well,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kill the Stinger just because it's like annoying, and I'd rather have like almost any other gun.
Fair.
So I'm gonna kill it.
Again, I'm also super new and I just play Spike Rush, so I've never like strategically had to buy guns or whatever.
That's true. See, I do put a lot more thought into the guns I buy. Some guns I'll never buy is the Bucky. I will never buy the Bucky. I will never buy a Shorty.
Yeah.
I will never buy a Marshall.
Yeah.
And I will rarely buy an op, but I have before.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. That's
yeah. All right. Let's go into the streamer of the week.
Streamer of the week.
So the streamer of the week is actually somebody I met playing Valorant
oh
when I was working from home, and they didn't have their name showing or anything, and I was playing with them, and it was just such a fun lobby, and they are so cracked, and their crosshairs are fucking hilarious.
I love fun crosshairs.
Oh,
Please.
Flo, I gotta send you. They made their own, and it's a huge plus sign that's like pink. Like he had like a bunch of different other crosshairs, like fun crosshairs. He loves trying different ones, making them. He is a streamer, super sweet. Added me as a friend, and so we started playing together. And I found his stream. He found my stream. Today we were playing together because we were just on at the same time. Mm-hmm. And he had like a copy paste. He wasn't streaming, but he's like, if you want fun, cozy vibes, and put Positive Noodles and then like his name, not live now. Come check out though. And it was like.
That's cute.
Stop it. Super sweet, super supportive, and just like plays a lot of Spike Rush, plays a lot of other games, and like they're I can't remember what they are, but they're like a good rank because it says like their rank or whatever. And they're a good rank, and they're cracked, and they like play so many different characters, and they're just really, really good. But they're so sweet. They're just very, very sweet. And they are a PNG tuber. And they are a food theme, so you can call them Strawberry, Luke, whatever. So I feel really bad because I feel like I'm going to butcher this name. But it's ddalgibap. DDALGIBAP.
So cute.
So they are Korean or have Korean roots. So that I believe that's kind of like integrated into that. Very, very sweet, very, very cozy, very, very wholesome. And they're just so sweet. They're so sweet.
PNG tuber.
Yeah, PNG tuber, super cute PNG. Very strawberry theme and everything like that. So again, twitch.tv/DDALGIBAP. So they'll be in the show notes. But they're absolutely lovely to talk to. They also go by Ichiban. Or yeah, something like that. So it's they go by Luke, everything you could think of strawberry, and it's a lot of fun. And I was playing with them earlier, and they're like, "You need to be on later because I want to play with you." And I was like, "I'll see. Who knows?" But anyway, yeah, that's our streamer of the week. So we're gonna get into our socials. You guys can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at HotXNudesPod, HOTXNOO. Sorry, HOTXNOODSPOD. And we post like the weekly FMKs, and we post like clips and everything. We're getting to it, I promise. And we have the video podcast on YouTube. So again, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, HotXNudesPod. You can also find us on patreon.com/hotxnudespod. You can subscribe to our Patreon for $1 a month. You get ad-free episodes, exclusive Discord roles like daily Fuck, Marry, Kills, weekly Powered, as well as like those channels. And then for $3 a month, you get ad-free episodes, those exclusive channels, even more exclusive channels, and to be part of our book club, which we will be having a book club session meeting soon, as well as picking our next book soon. So, our Discord is in the show notes. Our Discord, we say good morning. It's completely free to join, everything like that. But also, yeah, and you can also email us at hotxnudespod@gmail.com. Is there anything you want to say before we go, Flo?
Nope, I think that's everything.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.